exponents don't be 1 over some number like 1/2, 1/3, 1/4, as we saw in the previous examples. They can be other rational numbers like 2/5, 4/3, -5/2, things like that. We just need to know what that means, and then we can work with it. So the definition, if you have some number raised to the m over n power, ways that you could rewrite that using root notation. One would be take the root of a. And I'm going to, so we could think of this as a to the 1 over n power. We could raise that to the m power. And using exponents, you can see that this would end up being a to the m over n. Using roots, therefore using roots, we could write this as the nth root of a raised to the m power. That's one way to rewrite this expression. And many times it's convenient to rewrite this way when you're trying to simplify. Another way you could look at it is this would be the same as having a to the m power and then taking the nth root afterward. Either you can do this in either order. Take the root first and then raise it to power, then take the root. If we do it like this and translate it into root notation, we would have a to the m power, but then we would take the nth root afterwards. Either way of writing it is equivalent, but again, sometimes it's more convenient one way or the other when you're trying to simplify expressions. Let's take some examples from checkpoint 11. Checkpoint 11. Okay, first of all, we have 27 to the 4/3 power, and we want to simplify that. There are two different ways we could write it. I would try in a way that's convenient. You know, many times the 3 on the bottom represents the cube root. If that root will help simplify what you have there, make it a smaller number, a simpler expression, I really try to apply that first and then raise it to the 4th power at the end. You could raise 27 to the 4th power and then try to find the cube root of that, but if we do it this way, we can do this. So let's take this and write it as the cube root of 27, and then we'll raise that to the 4th power. That's just another way to write that expression. Okay, we know 27 is 3, so this is the same as 3 to the 4th power, and if you raise 3 to the 4th power, you're going to get 81. So this would simplify or be as equivalent to the number 81. The next, similar, you have 4 raised to the 3/2 power, 3/2 on the bottom, square root, if you want to put it in root notation, 3 on the top, cubed. Be easier, or we could do this easily in our head if we take 4 and take the square root and then raise that to the 3rd power. The square root of 4, as you know, is 2, so this is 2 to the 3rd power. 2 to the 3rd power is 8. So that will simplify to 8. Then our third example, 32 to the negative 2/5 power. We have a negative exponent there, so I write them with no exponents, and the negative means basically put in the denominator. Write this as 1 over 32 to the 2/5 power. That would be equivalent to that expression. And now with this number down here, and remember the denominator, that won't change, so we're going to have 1 over, let's do the root first, so I'm going to take the 5th root of 32, or try to, and then we have to raise that to the 2nd power, because of what's in the numerator. So we get is 1 over, the 5th root of 32 would be 2, because 2 to the 5th power is 32, so this is going to be 1 over 2 squared, and 2 squared is just 4, so this will simplify to 1/4.